Hey, good day, everybody. I'm Faraji Torre, and I want to speak to you about self-activating today, right? So if you ever heard me speak, you've ever engaged me one-on-one, I'm generally talking about self-actualization, self-deception under the umbrella of emotional intelligence. But I want to share five things. I want to share my steps, my 5 steps that I do to self-activate daily. I do this thing twice a day, and then I have a monthly routine. So first thing I do when my day starts, when I wake up, is I pray. Second thing I do is I meditate. Third thing I do is I journal. Fourth thing I do is I listen to a motivational speaker. It might be Les Brown or somebody like that that can really resonate with me. And then the fifth thing I do is I have a morning playlist. I literally have a list of music that I listen to every morning. I'll add and remove from this list that kind of, put me in a happy state. So I do this twice a day. So I follow it in the morning and then before I go to bed. So prayer for me is offering supplication. You asking, you're thanking, covering those around you in prayer. Meditation is, listening, being still enough to listen, whether you want to call it God, the universe, whatever floats your boat, is being still enough to listen. So then journaling, I keep both a dream journal and a regular journal so I can, recall things. And, when I wake up and I can remember my dream, etc., I'll go ahead and I'll jot that stuff down. And then the motivational stuff is so important to me because if you do not have somebody around there that's kind of affirming things for you, you can tap into some really great speakers out there and, get that same thing, get that push that you need. And then the music is just, it's a motivator. A lot of times, we have a soundtrack to our lives, and it's a great thing to be able to, have music shift you because, nobody can deny that music puts you in a mood. Before you're about to make love and be intimate, old school cats, you want to go ahead and throw on some, something crazy, or something that puts you in the mood, in church when they about to play the offering, don't they play that same music, kind of put you in that contemplative mood, and then they speak in to get you to come out your wallet, right? So, same rule apply. If you need to have that shift in the morning, if you're not a morning person, get yourself a playlist together. So the idea is to do these things every day to where it becomes automatic. I grew up fighting against depression and anxiety. Not so much so as an adult, but some days I can still feel like, I'm just tired. I don't want to get up. But my body won't allow me to do that now because it's so automatic. So if, every morning I'm up at 4:30 and I begin my routine. So some days I may have not gotten enough sleep. I may have stayed up late and I'll try to go back to sleep and my body won't allow me to do it. So even if I skip a step, so I might get up and I start brushing my teeth and my body, hey, ain't no music playing, so, you didn't write this down, so it's very automatic for me now. And it's beneficial for me to do that. Because if I'm not in a good mood, I can, my body automatically does what it needs to do to shake me out of that depressive or that anxiety state. Normally anxiety is cured through my prayer and being still in my meditation. You know how sometimes you could just wake up and just like, yo, something ain't right, something wrong. Let me start checking with my folks. So before I start checking with anybody, I check with myself first. And then the thing that I do monthly, I read 3 books every month. They don't have to be long books. I don't really do novels and things like that. I do history books. I do science books. I do self-help books. Anything that can help me learn and kind of add to me, I do that. And I challenge myself 3 books every month. So I have a list of books that I go through every month. And that's how I kind of stay pushing myself. I stay learning. I make sure that I can be as regimented as possible. To where I can get everything I need to get done, so I have, writing projects and speaking projects and things like that I need to get done. So, me being regimented kind of helps that. And then at night, the only difference is I follow that same routine, but then nightly I decompress. I go out back and I have my cigar, may have something to sip on, maybe not. And then that flows into me taking it down for the night and getting ready for the next day. So if you have something different, share that. I like to hear it. Somebody else may be able to benefit from it, because I don't even recall where I've gotten my list from, but it works for me and it works very well. So if you have another routine that you have, share it. I like to hear it. Maybe I can pass that information on as an option to somebody else. So, maybe under this post that you can, have a dialogue about that thing, because I know a lot of people deal with day-to-day stresses that they may feel overwhelmed. They may, and you can't stop from those things in life happening, but you can definitely handle them better. All right. So I hope that helps you. If you would like to discuss this, feel free to contact me, comment below, and I will talk to you soon. Later.